action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen, and joining me tonight, the former national champion and National Player of the Year, it's Jay Williams.
Ed, stop it. You keep gassing me up. Actually, don't stop it. Keep fluffing me. I like it. Shouldn't we be talking about the matchup on the court tonight? Let's see what's going on.
Jay, you have to own it. These 10 players on the floor about to do so as well. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Lays it up and in.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
He throws it down.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
To Danny Green. James. Great dish to set it up. And the bucket's good for DeMarcus.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Strong finish for Paul George.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
LeBron with it up top. They trail by 2. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers, so it stays with the LA Lakers. LeBron, tough matchup against George. To Cousins. Off the assist. AD, is he a new age big?
Easy answer is yes. He is Mr. Versatility. He can do everything on both the offensive and the defensive end. He can fight the post, battle for position. He can protect the rim. Plus, if you switch, he can guard guards on the perimeter. That's what you love about AD. You need something, he has an answer for you.
Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverley. So it stays with the LA Lakers. That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Beverley into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Davis to Kyle Kuzma. Even to Zubats. Swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Beverley. LeBron into the front court. He'll run the offense. Almost unlucky bounce. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
To James. Davis. Rises for the slam.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
George, it's good. Coach wants to see more from his D. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
To Paul George. Paul George looking good. 4 for 5.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
In a flash, scores at the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
DeMarcus Cousins sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Leonard to Beverly. "24-second violation." Across the timeline comes James. Leads a bucket. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Wide open look won't go.
Woo, I'm telling you right now, he will not get a better look than that right there the rest of the night.
James to Kyle Kuzma. Davis buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Leonard gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
17-footer at the buzzer. LeBron James. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Number 14, Danny Green.
No time left on this quarter. The Lakers have the lead. One quarter down, and Jay, you know both coaches wanted to see more stops on the defensive end, but was that fun to watch or what?
The pace of this game has been prolific. As a fan, I love to watch. As a coach, I would be pulling my hair out. These players would drive me crazy. I need to see some defense, please.
I don't want to ask this question. What hair?
Why would you ask it then if you don't want to ask?
Just go in there.
Okay, well, you went there.
To James. Caldwell Pope. To James. Davis. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Anthony Davis. 3 for 3 in this first half. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
LeBron into the front court. A one-point game with a minute gone by in this second quarter. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
To Leonard. Anthony Davis tips it. Good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Working hard on the glass. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Kawhi Leonard. And the rebound taken by Caldwell Pope. To Davis. And they call it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Kuzma.
Los Angeles, number 20.
To Cousins. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
James into the front court. His team on top by 8. Gets it in the left corner. Kyle Kuzma. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. It's the Clippers with the possession now. The drive, right to the basket. Paul George, he's now 5 for 6.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Runner's good there.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
And Paul George, not sure why they left him that wide open. Takes advantage.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Davis. Anthony Davis. Now the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
LeBron James with the rock. To Kyle Kuzma. Oh, he had him there for a second. Anthony Davis matched up with Paul George. Leonard. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
The pass taken away by the Clippers. To Beverly. Beyond the arc for 3. James with the board. Nothing going here on that drive. Anthony Davis lets it go. Anthony Davis. Can't ask for much more. He's perfect. 5 for 5 from the field.
The versatility of Anthony Davis makes him one of the most special players in the league today. He can score on you with his back to the basket, but if you also leave him open on the perimeter, he's going to knock that down with ease.
Paul George. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Knocked loose. Kuzma. Davis. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Leonard. Rare miss the way he's been shooting. Shot's no good. 19-footer.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. That's the end of the period. The Lakers have the lead. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. George. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Leonard. No good. That's great defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. From the painted area, won't go down. To Danny Green. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I wasn't quite expecting him to get there, but I can be wrong. Sometimes, not a lot, but maybe sometimes.
Leonard. Oh, he's been on target from downtown, Jay. He's 5 of 7 from 3.
Yeah, he's been able to knock down those shots by having great spacing on the floor. His teammates deserve the credit as much as he does.
And look out.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Count it.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
James can't connect. It's no good. To Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3. 6'11", 270. That's a massive man. You can make a case there's nobody like him.
There isn't anybody like him in the NBA. He is an absolute bully on the block. Can burrow his way through traffic, make it easy, and also possesses that sweet shooting touch from the outside.
Blocked away!
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Danny Green. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Leonard. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Here comes the screen. LeBron against Paul George. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Shot won't go. The follow won't go either. Leonard to George. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Number 7, JaVale McGee. Into the game for Los Angeles. Number 5, Montrezl Harrell.
James. Offensive. McGee punching it home with the putback slam.
JaVale has such a good nose around the basket until he doesn't.
What are you saying there, Jay?
Nah, it's 50-50 sometimes. Ed.
Well, hopefully it's half glass full in this regard. To Kyle Kuzma. JaVale McGee. Not done yet. Follows his own shot with that one. Nice follow-up. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Slams it down. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Paul George with a piece.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
LeBron with it up top. Lead stands at 7. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2. Williams into the front court. His guys down by 9. And the slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
I got ball. It's all me.
George. Paul George is going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. Hits the second. 1 more coming. Hits all 3 free throws. 17-footer at the buzzer. That ends the 3rd quarter. The Lakers have the lead. It's Lakers ball as we start the 4th quarter. And that halftime lead, it was cut down in the 3rd.
And just because the numbers on a scoreboard say that you're winning doesn't mean that the feeling on the court implies that. This team is gaining momentum. If you don't do something to gain your momentum back, they're going to come back and win this game.
Leonard. Here's a chance from long range. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Caldwell Pope. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
JaVale McGee has got 2 shots coming. History not on his side. 58% from the line. Missed the second and a putback slam.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Leonard. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
LeBron James. And it's Zubac with the rebound. Harkless. Terrific vision. Cruises inside for 2.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
It's James controlling the offense. Trying to cash in. LeBron, not that time. To Harkless. Leonard to Harkless. Leonard. Add 2 points to the board.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game.
You know, Ed, usually in timeouts, you see coaches give these rah-rah speeches. And what happens is it goes through the players' left ear and out the right. They don't pay attention. I've been a part of those huddles. What I just saw, though, I saw a coach snap a clipboard. No doubt about it. He has his team's attention.
LeBron into the front court. Leads 3. Short jumper won't fall.